Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. In the last episode, we took on downtown Bikini Bottom, all the way over there, and we finished up the area, so we got all but one golden spatula. We need the bubble cruising move, but we won't get that for a while. So today, we get to take on Goo Lagoon, and honestly, Goo Lagoon is probably my second favorite area in the game. I think. I don't really know. Yeah, I would say it's probably my second favorite area. My favorite area is coming up in the next section, however, we're not going to be taking that on for a little bit, but, you know.
Goo Lagoon, a sun-drenched beach of sludge at the bottom of the sea. But all is not well here on Paradise.
So one of the reasons why I like this area so much is because, well, for one, the music is an absolute bop. It does slap, if I do say so myself, as the children are saying. But also for the fact that just, I don't know, I like beach levels. I think they're fun. They're kind of just, you know, they're very light and carefree, I feel like. So I just enjoy them for that, being, you know, really just kind of colorful. I mean, granted, it's SpongeBob and it's covered in sand, and the sand itself isn't really that colorful. But we do have a new enemy up there, so let's go do a little cutscene. That robot is called a Monsoon. Watch out for his lightning attack. So yeah, this dude basically tries to summon a thunder cloud. I mean, I didn't really show you, but you saw the cutscene. And the way it works is just the lightning hovers over you and tries to strike you. You just gotta use the Bubble Bash Viking helmet thing. Ooh, wow, that was weird. Like zooms you off. Ooh. It's kind of funny. Alright. What do you got, Larry?
Do I look burned?
Well, you do look a little red.
Barnacles! That darn robot.
Robot?
Yeah, a big robot stole everybody's sunscreen.
Oh no! Everyone will burn, and then they'll get all itchy and peel.
Exactly! You can't spend a day at the beach without sunscreen. That sun is way too hot. That robot is out on the island. Nobody can get to him. SpongeBob, maybe you can use those sun reflectors to point the sun's rays on that robot. If you hit one of the buttons on the side of a lifeguard tower, the reflector will turn. Connect all the towers and the light will shoot right out of the big reflector on the island. Then all you have to do is swim out to the island and turn the big reflector onto the robot. I'll stay here and protect the babes.
But I, can't swim.
Yeah, so we can't swim. So we have to be doing stuff. I think this is the first one. You need to be hitting these buttons and it'll cause the light things to rotate. That one goes to that one, and I don't think it's like one of these things where it can be a big issue, where like, if you don't get the right one, then it's like a possible mess up. I think it's basically, it's either right or it's wrong. It's not like, you know, it'll shoot to one or to the other, and you have to kind of play around with it to get it to the right thing. Yeah, like, see, that one goes right into the thing. It doesn't go to, like, another tower, and then, like, by the end of it, you're like, oh crap, I did something wrong along the way, and you have to go back and figure out where you went wrong. You know, nothing of that sort. You know, I think it's fairly straightforward. Oh my god. Did I lose health for that? No, I didn't. Okay. So, like, I don't recall touching water, or touching goo, saps your health, but, nope, that's not it. Alright. Let's go that way. Awesome. I want to go all the way over to this one. There is a box in case we want to fast travel. Again, wrong. So, here I am hitting all of the wrong buttons. There we go. Alright. Now, place your bets, everyone. Am I going to get the right thing at the right time? Alright, Monsoon, what you got? Huh. Alright, which is the last one? It's this one? Alright. And we're everybody right. Is this correct? No. No. I think it's just because I think they do whichever one is the farthest one, that's the right one, just to like trip you up. Alright, so that's all the way at the air. So you can get to the island from the pier on the other side of the sea caves. So yeah, we have to go through the sea caves in order to get onto the island. So we have this thing over here. Ow! Okay, well I think the thing is you're supposed to break the floating tiki, and then the thunder tiki would fall on it, but I don't think there's anything like that, so... Oops. Oh, and there's a Duplicatortron 1000.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Boom. Be gone. Does this go anywhere? Okay, so we need to be Patrick, which there was a bus stop somewhere. Where was the bus stop? I know there was a bus stop. Geez, where did it go? There it is. So in this level, we play as Patrick, not as Sandy. I think it pretty much alternates between them. So, you know. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Alright, so let's get back onto the top of the things, because we need to throw that fruit. There. Although that is one slightly good thing as Patrick, is that you can use his thing to slightly increase your throw speed. Alright, so we have a bunch of, I don't know, floating beach towels. And we need to jump on them. Oh god. Alright, cool. I'm not entirely sure where this is supposed to be taking us. And this one is super easy because, like, they're rotating, but pretty much as long as you're, like, doing, like, running straight, it's pretty much a straight shot. Okay, this one's a little bit more difficult. Oh! I didn't realize that one floated. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Because, like, with the ones that are, like, spinning, like, there's really no effort involved, because, like, if you hold forward, you'll go forward. It's not like one of those things with, like, tank controls, where it's like, if you get spun, that will, like, throw you off, whereas, like, the other stuff, it, like, keeps, like, when you're, like, the regular 3D controls, like, as long as you're pointing in the direction, the game will, like, adjust itself to correct that. So, got some kids floating on some balloons.
Hello, lady.
Hi, Patrick. Have you seen SpongeBob? If you see him, let him know I'm looking for him.
Sure thing, lady.
Alright, so we need to talk to Mrs. Puff as SpongeBob, so we have to go all the way back. Almost fell right into the goo. That would have been embarrassing. I wonder, can you use Patrick's, like, belly bump to, like, move slightly faster? I feel like you could, because I feel like that slightly propels you a little forward. Ooh, jeez. Camera. That was funky. Anyway, let's go see what Mrs. Puff has to say. Wow, there's more kids up there. Children must be going crazy. Alright. Alright, Mrs. Puff, what you got?
Oh no! The children's balloons have been overfilled! They're carrying the children out of control!
I don't know, Mrs. Puff. It looks like they're having a lot of fun.
Yes, too much fun if you ask me. You can save the children by bubble bashing each of the balloons. Bubble bash all the balloons, then come see me for a reward.
Can do, Mrs. Puff.
Alright, so that's our side objective for this level. Just gotta bubble bash, and the game will throw them. Oh, that's different. Because if I remember correctly in the original, they just sort of floated there. I'm not sure if we can... Yeah, we have to go out from that way. But if I remember correctly, in the old game, they would just kind of fall to the ground. So like if they were over the water, they would just kind of sit there. Like they wouldn't even like float or anything. And these fancy pipes, which I'm going to assume there's nothing here. I'm going to guess and say that this is supposed to... Wow! Totally not embarrassing. I don't know what you're talking about. You're the one who failed, not me. Apparently you can also just jump up and hit them.
Oh, sparkly.
Is there? It's just a texture thing. I was like, was there something going on there? Yeah, see, like, that's what you're supposed to do. Just hit the thing, and it'll explode, and then boom, you get all the shiny objects. Now, that one kid who had the helium balloon, he's still fine, so we don't need to go back and backtrack for him. However, there... Oh, that's why... This is why there's... It's all in a circle. It's because you have to chase after him. Well, okay, I guess you could, like... Oh! That... Ooh. Ha! And that launches him all the way over there, so... Ooh, that's quite a ways away. We got some G-Loves in the middle here, but they're no match for our mighty Bubble Feet. Alright, G-Love, what you got? Alright. So that pushes that over there. Oh god, that's... Ooh, god, the game's kind of slowing down. Ooh. Oh my god. I am failing tremendously. No! Ah, come on. And it comes back so slow, bro. Okay, I'm just struggling. Okay, come on. Ah, hammer! Jerk. Jesus, that was a really tight... That was a really tight window. Okay, so there's nothing up there, so... Bombs away! Idiot. But man, that was a really tight, like, jump. Like, ugh. Alright, so we can kind of sneak behind here. Don't know why you're floating. Sneak behind here, jump onto the back of the Muscle Shack thing, juice bar. Muscle Shack, juice bar, basically the same thing, because when you're working out, you get juiced, so I guess it makes sense. Break that, I guess. You get all the shiny objects. We need... This is... Part of that is to get more of the floating kids. So we want to be SpongeBob for this little section. Hello, Monsoon. Goodbye, Monsoon. Alright, we... Come on. Come on, buddy. No! Too far! Little joik. Come on. Where are you going? Bro. There we go. Jeez. This part can be a little frustrating for the fact that, like, I don't know, like, you have to rely on both the thing and the, whatchamacallit, like, both the kids and the thing kind of putting you in the right place. There we go. Okay, good. We got all 5 of the kids safe and sound, so we can just go all the way back. Thankfully, I don't think these flip back, so... Alright, Mrs. Puff, we got the kids.
My hero! You've saved saved the children. Here's a golden spatula as a reward.
Awesome. Golden spatula, is that number 20? Or is that number 19? Number 19. Okay. So anyway, now that that's taken care of, we can walk all the way back. And we should be switching to Patrick, I think. I can't really remember. One way or the other, we need one of them. Ooh, right. I remember what we need Patrick for. Ooh, jeez. We need Patrick to take these stone tikis, and we need him to make a stone tower to jump up on. And we just stack them, and we can make ourselves a little ladder. We need to be paying 2,200 shiny objects to this clam, and we can make it through. Let me just refresh my computer. Alright. So, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Press the wrong button. Throw it at that button. I was gonna be like, what's it trying to do? Oh yeah, that's not great platforming. Because, like, there's no shadow on the... Yeah, there's, like, no shadow on, like, when you jump from Patrick. What's this area over here? Are we supposed to do anything up here, or is this just, like, a ledge for us to land on? I guess it's just a ledge for us to land on. But, like, when you're jumping onto the floating things, like the, bouncy things, there's, like, no shadow on them, so it's actually kind of difficult to, kind of gauge where you're landing. So anyway, we're on Golden Spatula number 20. Ooh, tight jump. But, like, see, there's, like, absolutely no... there's, like, no shadow. So you can't properly gauge where you're gonna land. So sometimes like that, I, like, almost... Ooh, God. Almost ran right off. But we almost overshot that. So, like, you know, it's not... I don't know, it's like one qualm I have. It's like the shadow, ooh, that's not gonna be good. Apparently made no difference. Destroy the watermelon because we can. Now, I think we want to be SpongeBob for this next part, so we can switch right back over to him. I mean, there's a bus stop at the end of the thing, so if we absolutely need to change, then, you know, we can. Nothing to really be too concerned about. Oh my gosh. Almost missed that jump. That would have been embarrassing. So anyway, we got these floating, well, for one, we got these giant dudes, but we also have these, like, what are they? Tube toys? Tube toy dragons that are breathing fire. And I remember in the original game, they were, like, actually, like, full floaties. And not actually flying, like they were in the water, I think. So I don't really know what happened. We have the checkpoint here, we have the thing to switch to one or the other, but there's this thing here, which we need to be...
I love opening
Yeah,
presents.
we need to run up that as quickly as we can to get ourselves a stock. But otherwise, we
SpongeBob,
have...
I heard that you were collecting golden spatulas.
Yes, Bubble Buddy, I am. Have you seen one?
Why, yes. We were having a sandcastle contest, and somebody put a golden spatula on the top.
If I had a castle, I'd name it Fort Pattytown III. And Fort Pattytown III would have a big bake sale every Monday.
The golden spatula?
Oh, at the top of the sandcastle, right. That should be easy to reach.
Well, perhaps you should see for yourself.
Yes, it would not be quite as easy as we thought. And for some reason they decided to put a Thunder Tiki there. I mean, I guess it's nice that it destroys everything, but we could have just swiped our way through just fine. And that causes the goo level to rise. So we want to be careful not to get sunk. And we did, because there's just... There was nowhere for me to go. I mean, I guess I could have jumped onto the fat guy, but he was too far away from when I was... Alright, let's try that again. I do not like the way that sounded. The heck was that? Like, even I could hear that on my, like, very low volume thing. Anyway, let's try that again.
Water rising. Must get to higher ground.
So yeah, we want to just jump on that dude and keep going. And I don't think it'll rise higher than these things on the side here. So we're good. Oh, hammer, you jerk! You almost threw me into the water. Got a freezy fruit, which I assume we're supposed to freeze the water when it's high to get up there. I did not realize how it was there. So I guess we need to be Patrick for this section. So, duly noted, I guess. Alright, and now we can just kind of... Careful not to get hit by a beach ball. God, why is this so difficult? I'm assuming that big like shearing sound effect is like the shearing sound effect whenever you die is the thing being like the sunlight sound effect from like rotating all the mirrors or whatever. Alright, we got 2 things of tikis just because I guess. Thankfully that beach ball thing is probably the hardest thing, but of course there's another one. Help! This jerk. Oh, we have to do the entire thing again. Alright, at least the thing is gone. The whatchamacallits. So we don't have to worry about that first section at least. It's just a matter of getting across the second part. Yo, hammer. Yeah, I guess the secret to this is just keep moving. Oh, come on! I guess I should have just died, because that threw me right back in because I accidentally landed in goop. How am I supposed to be able to, like, predict that? Because, like, I can't even see it firing. Come on, bro. Okay. Oh my god. Thank god. Jesus. That was way more difficult than it should have been. Oh wait. Is that guy just like freaking out like every time the robot gets slightly close to him? It is! It's like, oh, you're a little bit too close. Oh, you're a little bit too close. No thanks. Alright, bro. Golden spatula, 21. Or 20... 21? Yeah? Yes, 21. So there is this section over here where we need to bounce on these beach banners. Which I'm like, I don't... Hold on. I can go around this, right? Yes, I can. Okay. Because I was gonna be like, there's no way I can like jump across that, because that's just way too high. Yeah, there is a sock up here.
I love opening presents.
And I'm vaguely tempted to try and... Oh! Oh! I did it! Oh! That was the tribe epic. Alright, and we are back. Let's blow up these tikis for a bunch of shiny objects. And you know, this episode has been going on for quite some time. Probably, according to my timer, it's about 30 minutes. Probably going to be a little bit less because I know I haven't stopped and started it quite as much as I should have. But it's probably going to be a little bit of a longer episode. You know, probably make up for the slightly shorter episode last time. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like, maybe consider subscribing, or leave a comment, whatever feels good for you. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode where we take on the Goo Lagoon Sea Caves. See you guys then!